I am sitting at my desk right now at home. I got my cool little jack o' lantern hat on I got at this event. Just going live real quick to check in. I wanted to wish everybody happy Friday. They were doing construction at the house next door, so I took a break and I went up to get some dinner. And I got a nice tea from Starbucks. And now I'm home. I'm home, and I'm prepping. So tomorrow, my friend Chantel, who is coming out this weekend on my next film called The Last Car. She's going to be doing a reading of one of my chapters on my book. And we're going to go live on Substack tomorrow at 3 p.m. So if you want to go to my Substack, you can find it on my page. It's just mcolombewrites.substack.com. About 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So because I'm here in Los Angeles. So we're doing that tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. She's trying to get involved more, and she's like, I love your hustle. She's like, you're always working. She's like, you're always doing content. And I actually wrote that nun story, the evil nun story. She's actually going to play the nun. We're hoping so. I don't know when they're going to film that one. We're still editing the last car, but anyway. So yeah, we're going live tomorrow at 3 o'clock on my Substack, and then that subsequently will go up on my YouTube channel here. So I'm sort of cleaning up the chapter for her because I want it to be, as good as possible. So I'm working on that now. I'll send her a PDF of it and she'll just go through it. But then we're going to read it. So previously I did my own reading of one of my chapters. She thought it'd be a good idea if she did it. I have a tendency to agree. I think it'd be really awesome. So I'm going to have her do that tomorrow. So I'm really excited. So I'm at home now. It's 5:40 on Friday night, and they are doing construction next door, but hopefully they're done by 6. And the weather is really cold and overcast. It's not freezing, but it's cold and overcast. It's very, very lovely today. I haven't done too much. Haven't done too much because I kind of was chilling today, but I did wake up this morning and finish up some writers interviews for my channel, and finish up some writing interviews for my Substack, and then kind of just chill today. I have a shit ton of books, and I got 2 more books yesterday and I from the library this morning. I haven't been to the library in years, and I just got 2 books, but I went to a book club last night, and so I had to check out the next book we're reading. Actually, I'll show them to you guys. I don't know. Actually, hold on. So I so this is the one we're not reading this one for the book club, but it's called How to Stand Up to a Dictator. And someone mentioned it might be a good idea by Maria Ressa. So I thought, I'll check it out. I want to know that. But the one we're reading next month, because it's Halloween, October, we're doing Witches. I took my glasses off, but we're doing this one called Witches: The Transformative Power of Women Working Together. I think it's nonfiction. They alternate. So I have to read this one for book club next month. Also, hello, No. How are you doing? I'll just say No. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on my Substack page. I'm going live at 3 o'clock tomorrow Pacific Standard Time. That's our time here in Los Angeles, here in California. My friend, who is, she came out in one of our movies. She was on my live, Chantal. She was on my live last week when we were on set. Actually, a week from today. We shot last Friday. How funny. It's been a week, but The Last Car, which we're supposed to go, I think we're going to launch that on Monday. So look for that. But she's going to be reading one of my chapters from my book. She was telling me that she wants to do more with me because I do so much content. She had a lot of fun on my live last week, I believe. So she's like, I want to do more. I want to do more. And your fans love you. I'm like, well, they're like my friends. But you guys are awesome because you come on so often. So we're going to do that tomorrow around 3. Will you be my 400th sub? I got to go on after this and follow you. In fact, everybody go follow Little Leaf right now. That way he gets more followers. So yeah, so we're doing a live tomorrow at 3 o'clock. She's gonna read one of my chapters. I'm really excited. So I was just kind of going through it right now and cleaning it up. So it was awesome. I'm also wearing my little jack o' lantern hat I got at Midsummer Scream. I love this hat, but we're slowly approaching spooky season. So, and I had I had a lot of fun at the book club last night. My very first time at a book club. It was a lot of fun. We read a book called Click Clack Moo Cows That Type, something similar to that. But anyways, it's a children's book, but it's kind of about, I guess the idea is forming unions. It's actually a children's book that's banned in most places. I didn't even heard of it, and it's interesting that it's banned, but because it has to do with unions. But it's kind of a cute book, so we talked about that and stuff, and it was nice to be back at my union home. My friend lives right behind it. My friend that Kevin, who's been on the vlog before, lives right behind it. So I'm always at his house. And now there, so tomorrow, so Sunday we have a barbecue, and he's going to come to the barbecue. What's up, Liam Marley? How are you? Welcome to my life. So we got No right now. We got Little Leaf. What's up, Little Leaf? We got Liam. We have 20 people. You guys jump on and say hi. Let us know where you're going from. I'll just tell everybody I'm doing a live tomorrow on my Substack. Bro, thank you. I got it at Midsummer Scream. I'm ready for spooky season. Right. I don't know. It's. Can you say hi to me again? Hi, Liam. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for joining today. Yeah, nothing like a good barbecue. I don't know much about this. I don't go to my union all that often. I used to be very active in my union, and then when the pandemic hit, I stopped because we couldn't go, and then I just kind of fell out of it because they recently just started opening up again, and then last year we finally had a holiday party after 4 years because last year, yeah. So, but the activities committee or something, and it's right by my friend's house, and the business rep was there, and he's like, "Yeah, we know where your friend lives. He's right here. He can come over." So my friend's gonna join me tomorrow. I'm having some tea right now. I got chamomile mint tea from Starbucks with a little bit of honey. I did have dinner. I had a couple of beers, but I went to have dinner. I needed to get some writing done. Like I said, I'm editing the scene for tomorrow, the chapter. And they were doing construction next door, and they started like so early this morning, and they're so effing loud. And I finally was like, "You guys wrap it up! Like it's fucking Friday, and it's like almost 6 o'clock. It's like come on." It's bad enough the neighbors are so loud. I don't need the construction guys. It's like, can I just have like an hour of peace and quiet? I mean, they were really noisy this morning. By the afternoon, they were fine. And I'm just kvetching, but it's nice. Like I work from home, and it's really nice if I could actually work from home. Because sometimes it's costly to go up and have like lunch and a beer and just chill. So, anyways, I'm home. I'm about to send off the chapter to Chantal, and see what she could do with it. You just woke up from a nap, bro. I took a nap earlier today. I probably napped about. Well, yeah, I haven't been sleeping that well the last few nights. I'm a bit anxious. I'm traveling soon, and then I come right back for traveling for work, and then I come right back and start a commercial, and I'm gonna have very little sleep, and I need this commercial because I need the money, because I freelance, so I'm just kind of hoping that like I don't miss my flight. So knock on wood, I think it's gonna be fine, but it's gonna be a lot of fun this commercial, and then right after the commercial, I fly out to Belize. So my October is gonna be like insane, and I have to get as much done. Not on the novel because I'm on my time, but I have to get these scripts done. So I did finish the script yesterday about the evil nun. My friend Chantal, who's going to do the reading tomorrow, is going to be playing the nun. I think she'd be great with it. We have some three other actresses. I don't know them. I haven't worked with them before. So depending on when he shoots, I will be on set. I have a feeling because I'm traveling so much in October that I will not be on set. So, but it's okay because we have a shared folder, so I get to see all the stills, and he always sends me the edit and stuff. So I am involved. I'm actually very heavily involved in all these short films. And we have it set up because I do travel. And I told him, yeah, so I'm prepared. I'm not always on set, but when I'm on set, I do my lives. So, but happy Friday, everybody. We're almost in October. I'm loving this cold weather. It's not freezing. It's just not hot. I haven't had to have the air on. All the windows are open. I was out taking a walk earlier. It was very lovely. So, um, and I'm doing my live with you guys. Oh, we only have three people. Where did everybody go? Am I boring today? I'm not trying to be boring. You guys also, I'm getting. I have to show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys this because um I have tons and tons of books to read. So I belong to the uh horror writers association, and so I'm getting a ton of books, but I'm getting a bunch of like EPUBs, which is like Kindle books, which I love because like I said, I have tons of flights coming up, so I can read on the plane. But people are also giving me hard copy books, which I also love. So I have this one's called Somewhere Quiet, Full of Light. That's a book that was given to me. I can put my glasses on because I'm old. And I got this one. Oh, no, this I don't know what this one is. I have a screenplay book, but I don't know this one. Number 213, a screenplay. Someone I think just gave me that. But then I bought this one. I was at a convention when I was in Pittsburgh. It says where dreams are entombed. So I actually bought this one. And Chase, this guy Chase, I actually interviewed for my Substack. And then I have this one called Cracking Spines, which is really about it's 3 decades of horror. This guy put together like horror books that people should read over 3 decades. And then also I bought this one when I was at a convention in Pittsburgh called Tales from the Gross Side. So the guy that wrote it, his name is they're brothers. It's Tim and Tom Gross. Which one wrote it? It's Tim Gross. I actually want to interview him for my Substack, but and then I have like 10 other ones on my Kindle. So plus the two that I just got. So I have so many books to read. I'm reading a book right now about vampires. So I have a lot to do, you guys. Plus I'm writing a novel. So I'm writing scripts. I'm writing tons and tons of scripts, which I'm happy about. These little short films. So the Nun one is actually gonna be really good. And I think I'm gonna do sequels with it. I have some ideas that I want to do. So I was talking to Chantal about doing sequels with it, but not like right away. Like we'll do several and then we'll come back to it, kind of like they do in American Horror Story. So I think that'll be fun. Also, someone commented today that they wanted me to do another vampire story. So we'll see. I don't have any ideas, but there are other things we want to explore. And what else? There are other ideas that I want to try as well. So tomorrow, I should probably do at least another script. I got to get an idea. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Or anything you want to see, you know. But I'm just trying to create fun stuff. Where's everybody? You guys, I'm at my normal time today. I don't know where everybody's at. It's a quiet Friday. You guys are probably out enjoying the weekend. Is it a holiday? It's not a holiday, is it? I don't know. But I miss you guys and I like when you talk. So come back. Come to my life. No, are you still there? Wait, you guys, you know what? You guys are actually saying stuff and I'm not even reading. I'm terrible. Right. Not being 105 is awesome. I don't like that weather. So I don't have any plans. So on Sunday, so tomorrow I'm writing and I'm doing the reading at 2. I'm sorry, at 3. And then Sunday at the barbecue. Monday, what am I doing Monday? I don't know. But Tuesday, October 1st, I believe it's Tuesday, I have a bunch of script supervisors, which I do script supervising. They do like this monthly meetup, and I'm gonna go. It's at a bar that I like called the Fox and Hound over here in North Hollywood, or it's just one of those. I like that. I like it there. So I'll do that. Then we fly out Wednesday. I fly out Wednesday. We fly out first thing in the morning. We are traveling all day. Traveling from I'm going from LAX to Atlanta, my friend and I, and then Atlanta. We're actually meeting with his client, and we're flying from Atlanta into Cleveland. Then we're at the convention, and then we fly out Monday from from Cleveland back to Atlanta with his friend, his client, and then his client goes back to the East Coast where he lives. We come back to LA, and I land at like 11 p.m. and then I'm probably to be on set like way early the next morning. So, but I love traveling and I love work, so I'm very very grateful. Welcome back, Little Leaf. How's it going? It's so interesting when you do lives because there's some days like right now when I have like 2 3 people, and then there's some days when I have like 80. Like yesterday or one day I had like 80 people. You never know. You just never know. It's very interesting. So, but I hope everybody is good. And what's everybody up to this weekend? The hustle never stops. I actually need to take a break sometimes. But that's part of what I'm going to do. So in August, I did not take a day off because I was traveling every weekend to horror conventions. So like literally the entire month of August, I was filming every day during the week. And then on the weekends, I was at horror conventions. So I did a horror convention in Pittsburgh. Then I came back and then we went up to, I'm sorry, the weekend before that, I was in Fresno at Hotmare Expo because we had a table there for my movie. Then we went to Pittsburgh, and then we were like at this Friday the 13th event, and then I was at down in Long Beach at Midsummer Screen where I got this hat. So I was all over the place. That was August. September's been a little more chill because I haven't had as much work, so I've been able to write, but I wanted to catch up, and so August will be or October will be really busy because I'm traveling a lot and I'm working. So, but that's what the trip is for. The trip I'm going to Belize is to sort of like unwind and chill and relax. I will probably get some writing done because I'm in a different mindset. I travel, and so sometimes removing myself makes me feel better, and I kind of get a different mindset. So I'll do that, and then I come back, and then I'll probably work, and then in November I'll be in Phoenix for from Thanksgiving to New Year's. I'll be in Phoenix. I actually just canceled my trip today to Southeast Asia. I'm not going to go to Southeast Asia. I've decided to stay in town. There's a few things I have to take care of personally. But I'm going to travel. I travel every year in February for my birthday. So I've decided to sort of push my trip to February. Now, here's the question. Where should I go in February for my birthday? I went to Southeast Asia this year. Um, and I can tell you the continents I have not been to. I've not been to Africa and I have not been to South America and I have not been to the Middle East, which don't want to go to right now, but I also have not been to Australia. So I'm going to Central America next month in about 3 weeks. I want to go to, I'm thinking about South America. So I was looking at Colombia, Argentina. What day of February? My birthday's February 18th. I'm the last day of Aquarius. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but I have a tattoo in the back right here of the Aquarius constellation. I know you guys don't see. You guys always see my tattoos on my arms and stuff and my legs, but I have that on the back. February 18th. When's your birthday? But where's the travel? So I was looking at Oh, you're Aquarius too. Hell yeah. What's up, Aquarian twin? I have a twin sister, by the way, just so you know, and she's also February 18th. And then we also have a cousin who's February 18th. February 18th is like the fourth most popular birthday. I literally know like 25 people with this birthday. It's crazy. It's insane. Oh, this tea is so good. It's helping me calm down. Hopefully I sleep tonight. So I will be doing my lives, by the way. I know I should really go to Chile and see my I really should go to Chile. I was also looking at I was not looking at Chile, but I do have a really good friend from Peru, and I was going to maybe check out Peru. Thank you. I bought my hat. Thank you, Chris. I bought my hat at Midsummer Scream this year. I have this thing with like jack o' lanterns. I love them. So yeah, I'm looking Peru, Argentina. I know some people in Argentina. I could probably go visit, and then where else? Ecuador and Colombia. So you rumor has the only best people are born in February. Maybe. I know there's also Pisces people. I gotta look because you guys are. I love you guys. I love talking to you guys. Okay. So I'll probably look up some places. I was also I've heard really good things about Turkey. Everybody's wanting me to go to Turkey. I don't know what to do, you guys. I was looking at price. I was looking up tickets, and I was just getting frustrated because I was like, ugh. It's usually cheap to travel in February. I don't know what's going on. I'm not looking to spend thousands. I just go for like a week just to celebrate myself. That's why I thought I'd go somewhere close. The thing is, it's actually not too bad to go to Southeast Asia, and I love it. So I mean, I still may go back to to Vietnam. I'd have a place to stay there, and I do want to see more of Vietnam, and I do want to go to Laos. I don't know. But then there's also other places I haven't been. Like I have not been to South America. I'd like to go to South America. So I was looking up Quito in Ecuador. I was looking up Colombia because I love Colombian men. I want a Latin man. But I know no knows about this because he likes his Latina women. Argentina's supposed to have good barbecue. Oh, okay. I'm not mad at that. Yes, Chris. I'm gonna put this. I like this comment. Thank you. Oh, I can't do. I'm on my tablet right now. I'm for some reason on the tablet I can't save comments. So Chris Bryant, just know that I like your Jack Lantern and I want to save it as I comment, but I can't. So, okay. Eric's Games says hi. Welcome to my chat. Hey, we got 4 people now. We had a good number for a minute, and then people they must have just been scrolling through and they found me boring. My background's not that exciting. It's all just awards and stuff that I've won. These are interviews I've done for magazines, awards that I've won. That's my picture. That's my favorite monster, Frankenstein's monster. It's actually one of my favorite books. I read it in college. I was obsessed. But I like macabre, spooky stuff. I don't know if you can tell. Um, so like, I would say that my writing style and my influence is Edgar Allan Poe. I love some Poe. I didn't know you were gay, or did I? No, I'm totally gay. I hope that's okay. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, you said this last time. American Samoa would be great. I do want to go to American Samoa. It's not cheap to fly there though. And then I was also looking up Guam because a lot of people don't really want to go to Guam, and it's another American territory that you don't need a passport for. And both American Samoa and Guam have national parks, and I want to go to as many national parks as I could go to. So, what are you going to do today? Well, it's almost 6 o'clock here. I have to finish editing this chapter because I'm sending it over to my friend. I'm doing a live tomorrow at 3 p.m. on my Substack channel, and my friend is going to read one of my chapters, which I'm kind of nervous about because I usually do my own readings, and so for someone else to read it, she's gonna be fine. But it's just like ugh, I haven't done that before, so I haven't written a novel and I haven't written stories, and like I haven't been writing scripts. So I'm used to people reading my scripts. I'm not used to people reading my writing. So I'm a little nervous about that. Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. Yeah, I talk about it openly on my channel because I want other people to feel comfortable with who they are when they come to my channel. So I am completely open about my life as much as I feel I can be. I try not to, out other people or be disrespectful. Um, but I do talk about my life openly because I want people to know that it's okay to be who you are. I actually used to be a crisis counselor, and I've helped. And I also used to be in a support group for young. Actually, used to be part of PFLAG, which stands for Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays, and it was really great to help parents because it was really for parents who were dealing with having gay children, actually gay and trans people, and it was very nice. And sometimes the kids would come in, and they were young adults to like uh, 18 and 19 and 20, and it was great because like um, you could sort of be a big brother for them. And what's great is you could always tell them, you're like, hey, look, it's going to get better. And it was great to have the parents come because um, it just showed that they were willing to like be open to like learning. And we're talking, this was like in the like like I graduated high school in 1993, so it was definitely like the late 90s when we did this. Because I moved to LA in 2000, so I've been here for almost 25 years. So I moved to LA in 2000, if not long after that. So it's definitely the late 1990s, when it was better to be gay, but it's not as good as it is now. I mean, I don't know if it's good now, but I mean, it was not so in your face. There's a lot of places now where it's like it's everywhere in television, which is great. I mean, it's great that like the younger generation was exposed to it more. So like they don't. That's why we have so many straight guys now at gay clubs because they grew up at a time when we told them it was okay to, they're much more accepting, which is a beautiful thing, by the way. But sometimes it's hard. My friends are like, "Oh, how come we just don't go to like West Hollywood and talk to guys?" And I'm like, "Because they're all straight now. Because straight guys don't have a problem with it. So I'm screwed." So, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing that they're okay with it. We got to look at the bright side of that stuff. And I'm too old to date, anyways. So yes, Edgar Allan Poe is amazing. I'm obsessed with him. I actually, oh, is this? Do I have a book? I used to have a book. Do I still have it? I have a big book by Victor. Let me see. I had like an old timey book of Edgar Allan Poe, and I can't. I don't know if I have it. It doesn't matter. But I used to have like one of those old like leather bound books. I thought of Edgar Allan Poe, but I can't. I have Victor Hugo. Hold on, I'm gonna push my chair over here and see. Hold on. Oh yeah, I think I do. Hold on, because I have a gazillion books. Yeah. You guys, look at this. Edgar Allan Poe. Selected works. This thing is badass. Look at this book. Now that I'm reading so many fucking books, I should bring it out again. It's just so hard. I can't travel with this. And so it's hard to take this tech because it's so heavy. But since I'm reading it home a lot, I might just start reading it again. I've read a lot of his work, but I haven't read all of it. And so there's still stories sometimes that I got to follow up on. Yeah, look how beautiful this book is. So now that I'm writing a lot, I read more. So never told a date. Well, that's fair. No, I need to go to a gay bar. I'd get all the free drinks. I mean, yeah, I don't know what you look like. I'm sure you're very attractive. But yes, gay guy, definitely buy you drinks. Also, it's really good because the ladies feel very comfortable around them, and so you're probably more apt to be able to talk to the ladies more because they're already around gay guys. They feel very comfortable around us, and we're very protective of them. So it might be easier to approach them. But you seem kind of cool. I mean, you've been on my channel now for like a couple of months. You seem cool. I can't imagine that you wouldn't go and have a good time. Here's the thing: I mostly hang out with straight guys, and we have a really good time. And because I'm like a bro, so I would go out and have a beer. Like one of my I have a friend that I hang out with who's straight, and we always just grab beers. He's like, I want to grab a beer, and I'm like, all right, and we'll just go be bros. Like, so you know what I'm saying? RuPaul just came on your TV. I worked with RuPaul once. I actually did a couple episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race. Very interesting show. RuPaul's great. I grew up with him. I mean, he's probably only like a decade older than me, decade and a half. But I was a young gay boy when he came out and did. So he was big in the '90s, which was great. It was great to have him around. You know, a lot of people were dealing with that. But right now, the issues of being gay, the issue is trans, and that's sad. But my good friend Elliot is trans, and he's actually getting ready to do a podcast called Gender Out Loud. Gender Out Loud? You guys, if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. I'll tell you about it later. But Gender Out Loud. Anyways, it's about podcasts being trans in this day and age. And our friend Arnella is producing it, and she has a radio show, and it looks like it's going to be a fairly big podcast. They're already started getting sponsors, and they have a list of just people that want to be on the show. So I'm not trans, but I'm a trans ally. So I told him I want to be on the show. Plus, I told Elliot I want to be on the show because I pushed him to do the podcast because he's like, Michael, we should do a podcast together about writing. And I was like, no, not until you do your podcast about trans rights because it's such a big issue right now. It's such a hot topic. It's very controversial. So we did it and it's going to blow up. I can feel it and I'm very happy for him. Knock on wood. So I think that's important. And I told him once his podcast gets up and running, we'll do ours. But I am thinking about doing a podcast about writing where I interview people because, you know, once a week on my Substack, I interview writers. But I made a promise on my Substack that if I got to 200, hold on. I made a promise on my Substack. If I got to 200 subscribers, I would create a podcast. I'm at 62. So now's your chance to go to my Substack and follow me. Do they ever cater those things? You talking about what are they talking about? The podcast interviews? No. What are you talking about? What do they cater? I need you to explain because I don't understand. Like, no, because it's a podcast. They do it. I think they're just going to do it in studio. You have to explain what you're asking because I don't know. I actually have no idea what he's going to do with this podcast. Truthfully, I'm not involved in the planning of it. I just saw Elliot a couple nights ago because we went and had dinner and then we went to Sean Cunningham's house. And he was because he's also a novelist. He's written 4 novels, and so he's sort of been guiding me on my process. It's just a YouTube thing. I honestly don't know. No, it's a podcast. It's probably gonna be more of a radio thing. I have no idea if they're gonna do a video version. I honestly don't know. I don't know too much about it. He's been so busy. I haven't even seen much of him or even heard from him. He's so busy focusing on the podcast, which is great. But I just don't know enough about it. I have no idea. So, but once I do, I'll know more about it. But I'm proud of him for doing it. It's called Gender Out Loud. What's up, Jim? Welcome to my live. Just sitting here hanging out with some people, talking about my friend starting a podcast, and then I am trying to start a podcast, but I want to start it when I have because I'm gonna do it through Substack about writing. And so you've been here before. Well, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back. So I was just saying that I want to do a podcast, but I want to get 200 subscribers on my Substack page, so that way I know that there's like an audience, and I want to get because I do know some bigger names in like writing and stuff, especially in horror, and so I want to interview them because that'd be kind of fun because I have a good rapport with people, and I had a podcast before you guys. It's called Mimosas with Michael. You said you talked about Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, okay. I've never. Okay, I don't specifically talk about religion today, but I will tell you. I mean, I've never strayed away from the Lord, but I have my own personal relationship with Him. So, um, but we're not talking about that today. It's not Sunday. Today's Friday. Today's the day to drink. I'm just kidding. I'm actually just having tea right now. So, but yeah. So I once I know more about his podcast, I'll let you guys know. I'm very happy for him because he's older than me, but this is like something he's always wanted to do, and he's intelligent, and he's very smart, and he's great to listen to, and he makes a lot of sense, and I'm happy that he has people that believe in him. I'm one person that believes in him, but I don't have a way to start a podcast. So you're gonna, you're not even that you're so much younger than I am, but I'll be in your podcast. We complain about stuff. You're so young. I don't think you should make a podcast. You're so funny. Well, you can make a podcast, just not that. I doubt you complain that much. But yeah, so this morning I was working on a beer review channel would be really awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I do love beer, but I don't. I'm funny because I like light beers, so I'll try new beers wherever I go, but it's always light beer. So I would do a beer review if I could talk about light beers, but I know some people like I had an uncle who loved beer and he loved IPAs, so we would just get IPAs from all over the world. But I was telling my dad one time, and I said, my uncle likes to get beers from around the world and try them, but I like to go around the world and try the beers. So I could do that on my travel channel. I might do a travel channel and review things, food and stuff. But right now I'm focused on writing, and like I said, tomorrow at 3 p.m. we're doing a live on my Substack. We drink all beer. That's good. What's your favorite kind of beer? Mostly, like if you went to a bar and you had to pick between like a stout or a IPA or a Hefeweizen. I'm saying it wrong. Hefeweizen or like because I like pale ales and lagers. Like I'm just curious, like what would you pick first? Anything in particular? You had a beer and Tevin Prague the Hedge on your backside. Love it, dude. That was me in Copenhagen. I had a layover in Copenhagen for like 21 hours coming home from Ireland, and I went to this restaurant and had a nice dinner and had a glass of wine. And then I stumbled home and I was like between the bar and my Airbnb there was a bar. And I went into the bar for like a drink and they just kept buying me drinks and I was like I don't honestly don't even know how I got back to the Airbnb because I thank God I walked, but I stumbled back and I'm so glad that I got on the plane the next day because I was wrecked. Wrecked, wrecked, wrecked. You did King Cobra. I don't think I've ever had King Cobra. Oh, I just had Corona right now because I went and had Mexican food. Had a couple Coronas. Which is why I'm drinking tea now because I want to relax. I need to unwind because I just want to. It's actually finally quiet. I think they stopped with the construction, and my roommates are gone, and the neighbors aren't home right now. It is absolutely very quiet. Now would be a good time for me to write. I should probably get back to writing. I mean, I wrote a little bit at lunch. I do got to finish this chapter. I just wanted to clean it up for Chantal tomorrow. So I want to send it off to her so she has time. I want her to get into the habit of like, I have a specific cadence when I write. If you guys go to my Substack and you see that I post chapters, you'll see what I'm talking about. I have a very cadence, a specific cadence because I write sort of in a prose, which is important because I did poetry and stuff for years. So I write in this like, I have a specific cadence when I write. So, and I just want to make sure it's actually good that someone else is reading because I want to make sure that because I read it and I understand how I write. I just want to make sure other people can understand that. So this is going to be a huge thing for me tomorrow with my friend reading this. So, but I do like readings. It's a lot of fun. So, and who knows? Maybe one day my book club will actually read my book. We shall see. Also, the lady at the library told me this morning that they are having a seminar on self-publishing in November. So I told her to let me know. Um, I might attend that because the library is really close. It's about a 10-minute walk, but it's a 4-minute drive, 4 or 5 minute drive. So I might go check it out. In November, it'll be the weather won't be so hot, and I love my neighborhood. It's beautiful, so I might actually walk over there. So the 10-minute walk is like nothing. I walk further when I'm traveling. So, anyways, you guys, we don't have a lot of people online today. Sorry, my numbers aren't so crazy. But I appreciate everybody jumping on. Hey, no, I'll probably jump on later. But now that it's kind of quiet right now, I think I'm gonna use this opportunity to get some writing done, and then but I'm definitely gonna do my live tomorrow. But you guys, if at 3 o'clock, just go to my Substack page. It's I wish I could type on here so I could tell you guys, but it's yeah, okay, well yeah, the least have changed in November. I know that's what I like about November. The only thing I don't like about November is I don't like November 4th, and for two reasons. It's my mother's birthday, and she died a couple years ago. But my best friend, who I was just in Long Beach with the other day, her mother, who was like a second mom to me, died on November 4th. So it's my real mom's birthday and my second mom's death anniversary. So I just kind of skipped November 4th. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not a big fan of it. So, and it's getting dark in the house right now. It's still only 6 o'clock. It's getting dark. Oh, that's true. In November, we also have the time change. Crazy. But I have my pumpkin. I have some tea. I didn't get pumpkin spice latte, but spooky season's almost here, and I'm reading a book about witches. So it's officially here. If this weather stays like this, it's supposed to get hot. I think not this weekend, but like the next following weekend, which is fine because I'll be out of the state. I'll be in Ohio. So hopefully the weather will be fine in Ohio. We shall see. But either way, I'm liking this time of year. So um, wow, we've been on for about almost 40 minutes. Okay, so I like talking to you guys, but I'm gonna get back to working on this chapter because I want to send it to Chantel real quick. Um, before it gets too late, because tonight after once I'm done writing, it's dark. I'm just gonna chill and relax, catch up on my shows, and sort of unwind because I want to get up early and be productive tomorrow. Because I have to prep. I'm prepping this commercial right when I get back from Ohio. I got to go right to this commercial. So before I leave, I have to make sure I'm prepped. So I'm gonna prep over the next couple of days, and then yeah. But I'll do my lives while I'm traveling. I'll do a live. I'll probably do one when I'm at the airport in Atlanta with my friend Ryan. I think we have about an hour and a half later. It just depends on how long our layover is. And we're meeting one of his clients there. I think he's very shy. He may not want to be in the live, but I'll do my live. I try to do my lives whenever I can. Airports is a lot of fun. Like I did a live when I was traveling. I started doing actually what got me to do my lives is I was doing them when I was in Southeast Asia. So I was doing them. I started in Cambodia, then I did several in Thailand, and I had a lot of numbers. And Oh, actually, I'm just getting a text message for work, so I might have to respond to that. Okay. Let me go. I can respond because if I can get work, okay, I need work. All right, everybody. Take care. Thanks for jumping on. I'll do more lives. Also, tomorrow, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on my Substack, mcoulombewrites.substack.com. You'll see we're doing a reading of one of my chapters. It's called The Perils of Evil. What the guy wants to jump back and talk about Christ, you should come. He can hear my real thoughts about it. All right. And if not, if you guys don't come to the live, it'll actually be uploaded on YouTube after, and you can check it then. So, all right, everybody. You know what? Thanks again for always supporting me. You guys are awesome, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Have a good night.